unresolved emotions in there. We throw all our fears, and then we start believing that is reality. But we've changed the filter because we're unable, or at times the emotions are so strong for us that we're not sure how to deal with reality. And if our belief, like if your belief is, especially for abuse victims and any type of abuse I'm talking about, it can be just even friendships falling apart and things like that. The thing that shocks us the most is that our belief is these people love us, they would never hurt us, and all of a sudden reality, and especially that kind of abuse, you can't really skip around that reality. So you have that middle ground where you don't know how to fill it. So that, to me, that's where the books are important, because it helps you find a space and a stepping stone to walk from your beliefs, which, like even you feeling guilt at that time, that's a belief you were creating out of your hurt and confusion. And then that can sustain a space where your books might have intercepted and went, hang on, maybe this isn't the real belief. Maybe this is taking me away from reality, and instead of letting me find reality that works for me. I know that sounds like we're conjuring it up, but it's like take away all those perceptions.
Yeah, and I think you totally nailed it when you were talking about, oh, we can imagine all these people love us, and then it's like earth shattering, right? When someone you loved and trusted, especially as like a young child or a young adolescent, all of a sudden on a dime can just, no, you're nothing to me anymore. And I like that you were talking about how guilt is your own perception, because guilt is a low frequency vibration, right? It's us taking the blame before and punishing ourselves before anyone else can punish us, right? Because we think that we've done something wrong. So oftentimes when we feel guilty, we think we're going to get punished by our parents, our teachers, our bosses, the lawmakers, God, whoever. And so we punish ourselves as this way of kind of like pre-punishing. But oftentimes there's no other punishment coming, right? It's all in our minds, and we're just doing it to ourselves.
Exactly. And the other thing is that it's so overwhelming. So the victim starts backtracking of how they could have stopped it, how they could have changed this event. And there's never, they can't, because they didn't see it coming. So they're trying to find answers. So if I hear from clients, I remember one going, I was wearing pajamas and I think she was 7. And I was like, that is not the reason. That is not why you got abused. But in her little head, that's what she tracked back to, because you're trying to work out, because you don't want it to happen again. So you're trying to work out where did I go wrong that this happened to me, which is faulty thinking, but it's a shock response.